result.
Pass to Clarkson. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Picked by Moskov. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
No, that's going to be my mess.
Any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
That's good from Joseph on the assist by Johnson.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Russell dishes to Bass. Here's Clarkson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. A 3-ball. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 11. Stay with us as we...
If they retire Kobe's number, which one are they going to retire? Are they going to retire 24 or 8? That's the one thing I'm honestly wondering.
That kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg. You are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Moskov, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Russell.
No, someone was in my face.
Russell is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's
Tony Snell. More like Tony Smell. Funny.
That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Oh, I went up way too early. Apparently that's good shot defense, even though he didn't shoot.
From deep. No luck, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to
Literally
find
playing in the
anything
same building
positive
2 nights in a
to take away
row.
from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch.
So far in the game,
The special Kobe Floyd today, that was
he has
nice.
8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Now the dish to Moskov. And stolen by Patterson. Passes to Mr. Clutch. No luck.
Wow, that was a bad shot.
Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd...
No, we can't foul.
I
mean, we can, but we don't want to foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the second free throw, good.
I'm determined I will.
Raptors leading by 14. 1:36 left here in the second. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point
We're blowing
line.
it.
No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Russell. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you know, year one, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. I mean, as a rookie, the game goes so fast. Sophomore year, things do start to slow down a bit.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. 1:16 left now here in the second.
Oh, all right, that was reaching. That is my bad.
The offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Raptors leading by 12. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And the pass to Bass. Dishes it to Tucker. Inside, 13 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Clarkson passes to Russell. Bass with the screen. Russell kicks to Moskov. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. That's good for Moskov.
At the line for 2.
Moskov hits them both. Toronto leading by 12. Here's Joseph. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his
bullshit.
Second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And so we conclude the first half.
Gentlemen, I'm here.
42. Your safety is on.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Freak really making it.
Luis
Allen
Williams.
comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Brandon Bass subbed in for Randall. The Raptors also with a sub. Mr. Clutch is checked in for DeMar DeRozan, setting the floor for the Raptors. Mr. Clutch in
Bag off me, I dare you.
Terrence Ross is out there with Scola. Then there's Lowry, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Dallenberg, and it's blocked. Here we go, 1-on-1. And there's the basket, good for Mr. Clutch.
Nah, you're not stopping
Mr.
me.
Clutch has got 14 points.
I'm better
Just a
than
great
that,
job of attacking
man.
on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's
Oh, I
Williams.
allowed that
Good
one.
in the assist.
Darn.
Here's Russell. He's got 5.
You gotta love the
We still have
big
5
bucket in the
points. I can
paint in
take a
this sort
5-point
of
lead.
grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And
there's
one.
The basket whistle blows, and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Bass, a screen on Lowry. Russell kicks to Bass, and the layup falls.
Raptors, because I play for the Raptors.
But play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Kept alive. Here's Mr. Clutch. Makes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
That was my
tough
first
half,
rebound,
but It's
really?
been a different story here since the break.
Lakers trail by 8.
All right, I got rebounds
Russell kicks
against
to
the
Bass.
Clippers, not
Nice
the
passing here by Los
not.
Angeles.
I didn't get rebounds against the Raptors because I play for the Raptors against the Lakers.
Pass to Dallenberg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Mr. Clutch in for his 7th make in 13 tries. Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him.
I thought I had an assist this game, though. Okay.
Pass. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Oh, no, that was also against the
Russell's got
Clippers.
6 assists here tonight.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Lowry gets it to
Screening
go.
for scores.
Second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Outside Williams. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Mr. Clutch.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics.
Oh, I'm hot.
At least as I look at it.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got
Oh
to
no, am I
have
coming
your
out?
head in the
Oh,
game.
sweet, I'm not coming
Mozgov,
out.
He's checked in for the Lakers.
I wanna
Clarkson
say, I'm
comes in
finally
for
hot.
Williams. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. Johnson dishes to Joseph. Back to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Oh, I thought that was going to be my foul. I was going to be kind of mad.
Second team foul. At the line for your Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers with some changes. Randall's
Really,
checked
my
in for
current
Dallas.
directive's an...
And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance.
Personal foul, Tony Snell.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't.
They're playing foul basketball.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Lakers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Mr. Clutch. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Mozgov. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Wirtz. No good. Good work.
Oh,
defensively by
Valanciunas stealing
Morris.
my rebound.
46 seconds left in the game. It's stolen.
Oh, that killed my teammate grade. And that fast break score is also going to kill the teammate grade.
Goal is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of
I went
shot
from
making.
hot to cold real fast.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The Lakers with the rebound. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams with the ball.
Hot to cold real fast.
Wirtz passes to Hibbert. And good on the basket. Look at
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's